Not really. Can we hurry this along?
Why is Blue Girl's personality like so flimsy? One instant she's being super helpful, the other one she's like, oh, come on, Dad, I'm so bored. And I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. What are you in a hurry for?
Worm Thumper. Shipper want locomotor core. That behind armor.
Just making notes. I am learning so much from you.
But when we blow it up, we don't use it, do we?
Heavy gun emplacements. I suggest you use them.
Call learning so much from
Wow, wow, D, wow. Have you ever heard about the story of Dark Ebola? Can I do that? There's no splash effect? Dude, where's this stupid machine going? I hate you, man. Dude. Please. By the way, aren't we supposed to catch the locomotor out of this thing? Why do we blow it up? There's no spare parts in it left. If we blow it up, no.
Tell me. All aboard. Keep your heads and biceps inside the windows.
Okay, so girl, you're kind of a skank, aren't you? Okay. Well, you know what time it is? We are back, baby! We never left my weekly 100 rolls of Kuva on the epitaph. Because God forbid I get anything out of it, man. How much Kuva do I have? Yeah, about 110 rolls again. God, I've literally another weapon to roll this on. I'm not in which universe D you think plus zoom is actually a thing. Unbelievable, another close one, but minus damage to corpus. Minus puncture is good? No, it isn't. This weapon is already lacking damage. I don't need to remove 50% of a damage type. That is literally not an option for me.
Albert, the sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt?
I forgot your shitty jokes over this. I missed them. There isn't one I can buy? No, there still isn't one I can buy. Like, literally there isn't. Because all the ones that are available are still worse. Hmm. You see, if I got this, it has one useless thing. It doesn't have the status, and it has minus slash. But that would have been perfect. I'll even gladly take this mod if there's minus zoom on it. Oh my god. What's the best option? The best option for an upgrade on the epitaph with the Riven, you either get 3 damage of any kind, against status chance to be more damage than multi-shot. But at the very least, I'll accept even a multi-shot, damage, critical damage, a multi-shot, honestly at this point, anything just with a minus zoom. Or a better roll would be damage, status chance, and an element, or even better would be 2 elements to make a... what do you call it? To make a toxin, sorry, not a toxin. Not to make a toxin, what do you call it? A viral by itself, and then I can have an extra space somewhere. But also want the minus zoom on it. Oh yeah, speaking of stupid things I read on Reddit. Recently there was somebody on Reddit complaining. There was somebody complaining on Reddit about like literally Riven mods and like, you know, the entire stupidity around it, and that, you know, they just wanna... Like, there was this person trying to sell their Riven mods and they're like, wow, this is a trash market, man. And then, you know, somebody pointed out the Kuva rolls especially, like how bad they are. And then somebody just butts in and nobody... I'm sorry, that was very mean, but and somebody butts in and literally says the words, well, I just have 200,000 Kuva lying around without even... D, shut up. Without even trying, man. And as soon as I read that, that comment on Reddit, I was like, dude, are you... what's wrong with you, man? They're like, yo, guys, the Kuva roll isn't that bad. It isn't that bad, bro. It's actually pretty cheap. What do you mean it's pretty cheap? Look at me, I have like 200,000 Kuva just lying around since I started playing. And all I could think was like, what? What does 200,000 Kuva? All this time, for months, you've been playing Warframe. And you got 200,000 Kuva. Really? Without doing anything. Really? Without doing anything. Were you Requiem farming maybe? That could explain. Is it your worst version of this? All I could think was like, dude, that is only 110 rolls. Not even 110. 110 rolls is like, you know, the 300,000 plus. Like, it's only 100 rolls. 100 rolls is nothing. Depending on the weapon, it's literally minus damage. You don't understand. I don't engage with the Kuva system or the Rivens system, so I have an opinion about it. And I'm like, dude, that's not the problem here. You can have an opinion if you want, but don't have at least a wrong opinion about something, you know? Like, please. Kuva is just everywhere. You can find it however you want. It's definitely not a struggle. What do you mean it's not a struggle? You will literally farm for an hour to get maybe 2 or 3 Kuva rolls of a weapon. I think it was like that. Like the higher end would be about 5. If you want to min-max, you're gonna get like maybe 5 or 6 rolls of a Kuva, of a Riven, for an hour? Is that, what the fuck, when you can go through 100? Not the zoom shouldn't be there! I'd actually have taken that even. Kuva just everywhere. You know, like that old joke back in the days of immigration in the United States? People would say stuff like, you know, the streets is full of gold, there's money in the streets. Stuff like that. I swear that's what I feel like sometimes in the Warframe Reddit. Like somebody just heard something or saw something and they're like, it's everywhere. I don't use Riven mods, I don't roll them. 200, 300,000 rolls, what you talking about? It's available everywhere. Dude, where is it available? You can only get that much in a weekly. If you don't want to blow out your brains. Like, what you talking about, Willis? Yo, bro, come and spit in my butthole. And explain to me. You just don't understand. What don't I understand? I'm literally seeing it in real time. Literally, you can either spend the entire week farming the same amount of Kuva as just buying it around the levels. Well, if you know the Kuva thing, you better start meta farming. Dude, meta farm literally doesn't even come close to the efficiency of just buying it on a weekly, doing your 110 rolls, and then just moving on with life. It literally doesn't even come close. Kuva everywhere, Kuva everywhere. There's Kuva in the trees, it grows in the trees. Like my dad used to say, money grows in the trees. Yeah, money that is made out of paper, tree stuff, that's the idea. Assuming it's not synthetic or whatever. That's what I mean, and even then it's sometimes digital, right? Yeah, but no, you don't understand, Wait, what's minus that? That's changeable, man. There's Kuva growing in the trees. What trees? The trees went extinct, man, and they're not on Earth anymore. Look at the 110 Kuva you can get, the rolls on it. 110 rolls on your Riven mod. Assuming you don't get one that is worth less than a 60/60 mod. That you can buy for 30 platinum. You know, I'm gonna list this mod for sale for like 990 billion credits, platinum. I'm gonna show it off. Dude, I'm willing to compromise so much on this. Just give me something good with a minus zoom. I can't believe how close I got to it. All that platinum and I can't buy the rune mod. No, literally, this is not a joke. All this platinum and I can't buy the rune mod. Because there isn't one that I want. With the rolls. Some people like, because of multi-shot, because people want to roll multi-shot every time. They're desperate to roll multi-shot. They'll literally ruin a good mod to roll multi-shot. And I'm like, guys, what are you doing, man? I could have bought your mod, man. Instead, you ruined it with multi-shot. Fuck you. Well, I didn't get anything this week either. Say 619, Hitler's number, comedy gold. That is about as close I can be. I just wish I had the minus zoom on it. I would even gladly. It's not the best one. It would be like maybe top 3. But I only wish it had the minus zoom. Like, I would gladly retake this, but with the minus zoom. But yeah, I would even gladly take this mod with the minus zoom. Like, literally. Of course, the best one here, the best one would be not critical damage, just damage, because the crit scaling is not that great. One of the part that I want with this weapon. Listen, critical damage or damage, status chance or elemental damage, whatever. I'll even gladly take multi-shot at this point. At this point, I'll gladly take any 3 damage mods. I'll even gladly take Toxin and Cold and Status to compress the mod space. So I can put on, ironically enough, this. Where is it? Galvanized Shot. Even though the AoE doesn't take, like, benefit from this, at least my direct shots would. But I'm willing to, like work around it to get something out of it, but I'm not getting anything out of it, you know? That's the problem. And the game is not giving me anything in return. I'm willing to compromise a lot, but, you know, at the end of the day, the Riven mod needs to be better than a Scorch at the very least, or even my base damage mod, so I can work with it. It's not doing it, man. I'm not getting anything with a minus zoom. Damage, status chance, okay. Another damage, multi-shot, element, or 2 elements, whatever. I have 7. I'm willing to compromise in 7 different combinations, but I just want the minus zoom on it. I'm not getting any of those 7 combination compromises with a minus zoom. What the fuck, man? I'm willing to compromise so much and the game is like, no, we're not gonna give you the I just want the minus zoom with this. Oh my god. Should I just take a Riven mod that reduces my damage in order to get the minus zoom? Maybe I should have done that. Okay, so what is the thing? Untreatable. Pickups not heal and health orbs cannot be picked up. Okay, so no Nova. Assassinate, Exterminate. Gear Embargo. Gain 1 puncture status effect every time you take damage. Cast ability reduces armor by 10% for 10 seconds. Okay, so already this is a Revenant build. Termina plating. Only RPGs can damage the tank. It's all those. Random negative penalties. Random negative penalties from Amir and Aoi's face-off mod will be applied throughout the mission. Mission 3, Assassination against the tank. You can only use RPGs, and you have the random negative effects from Amir and Aoi's face-off. Does one of those like make your entire team basically like so weak you're not doing any damage? And I think you take some kind of damage over time as well? Dude, this is not skill. This is literally... if you literally move in mobility from Revenant at any point, this is not skill. This entire system just gets changed. What do you mean this is skill? Oh, there, I got the Guado. Somebody's gonna be like, see, you got the Latium, it's not that bad. And I'm like, does the Latium delete the tank? No, then shut the fuck up and kiss my butthole. What is the cat... Where's the cat going? What is the problem with this cat? I'm very submissive. What do you mean I'm submissive? No, I'm not. This is because I'm a bottom. I'm a power bottom, I give it back 1,000-fold. A Revenant, a Dante, and a Baruch. One of these is not like the other. Yeah, you're right, the Revenant is not like the others. There's 2 Revenant, it's too many times. The Revenant to the power of 2. You remind me of that story, the pharaonic guy. When he asks that one person, hey, what do you want? And the guy's like, on the 1 grain of rice, then like to the power of 2 every day. And he's like, Lolomau Raffle, what an idiot. And then, then one of his advisor comes in and he's like, King, what? Yo, dude, we're gonna run out of grains of sand by the end of the month. Holy shit, we made a huge mistake, man. Dude. What a stupid fight, man. What a stupid fight. You know those videos on YouTube that are like Warframe, but every 5 minutes we change gameplay? Or every 5 seconds? Wow, look how eclectic Warframe is, and I'm like, dude, you spent just 5 minutes killing this guy. Maybe show that in the videos. But every 5 seconds, the gameplay changes. Lolomau Raffle, look at this. It's Warframe, see? It has so much content. And I'm like, yeah. Do you want to show anything? No, I just want to show how different the gameplay is. Okay. Hey guys, every 5 seconds Warframe changes, look at this. Okay, do you show the farming sections? We spent 3 hours in Deimos getting 1 Heresy phone until D fixed it many months later. Technically D owes me money for the fucking mech that I bought because the farming was literally impossible. Did you ever mention that? And then they go radio silent. And I'm like, come up and fight me!
Look, we're
We're basically devouring the Techrot's young here. Can you blame it for wanting to change history?
I mean, it's his fault that they're delicious, the children. What is it? The cat is stuck. This pussy is stuck. This pussy wants to eat my tumor. Pussy! By the way, why did people start calling vagina pussies? I don't understand. I mean, it was a cat thing, but then what happened? Oh, right, because guys would be like, hey, kitty cat. Wow, they're Discord moderators even back in the 90s, huh? Also, you learn valuable knowledge. I'm a power bottom. Listen, as a manlet, when I'm stuck in the Amazonian position, you know, I gotta give something back. I can't rely on my average good looks for that. You'll keep this in mind. No, you don't need to necessarily. I think there are better things you can do with your mind. It's up to you, honestly, but I think you can do better than that. Yo, D, my pussy is hungry. Never mind, we found the dick around here. By the way, D, very interesting something. I gain like a little bit of performance back when I start any mission. I gain back some performance even in Havana if I start from the ship instead of the... what do you call it? The back rooms. Why? Why would the game have the back rooms in memory if I'm in these missions? What the fuck is going on, D? The pauldron is in the way, D. See, pay to win. You buy the skin to Revenant so you can actually see the enemies you shoot. See, what a good game. By the way, congratulations to Dante and Revenant, assuming they, you know, didn't get lucky with the rolls. If you guys picked up Dante and Revenant because you knew what's gonna happen, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. The one time I played Face Off, it was a complete shit show. I'm sorry, these do damage over time as well? Buddy. Let's see, we got some booby traps. Please save my boobies. Please save my boobies. Boobies on fire. My boobies on fire, man. My boobies are burning. But yeah, thank you to the Dante and Revenant for, you know, assuming they took a freebie on that. Don't worry, some Reddit is like, this is all skill, okay? Okay, this is all skill. By the way, my friend carried me throughout the game in the EDAs and ETAs, and then I'm gonna put the most OP stuff and carry him instead. And I'm like, cool. But that's not the point, man. That should not be how the game is played then. There's a huge difference between your friend getting the most overpowered gear to carry you versus, you know, like they take an entire freebie and still using like limited weapons or whatever versus, you know, just outright like a full-on carry because the mission sucks. If you do that, it kind of defeats the purpose, no? That's the funny part. Anybody who has read like white papers for games, that's actually one of the things, you know, like the white papers Valve releases for Left 4 Dead on how they try to always make the player look up and not simply down all the time. And one of the things is like you teach them early on that that's a mechanic of the game and you have open areas, so the player actually develops that sense every time. And then, bless their souls, I mean, well, I can't really say curse them, they're Canadian, so poor them. And then, bless these souls, but they don't even try, honestly. They're like, yeah, let's put in a modifier. Which one? The face-off. You mean the ones with all the shitty modifiers that make it unbearable and people like literally quit the mission in the middle of the run? And you get less, less cheese, you know, from the Conclave rating? That one? Yeah, that one. Let's take it in, man. Did we even take 5 minutes to read what they do? No. Hey, Joe! Yes, Bob? Do you remember what any of these things do? No, we don't actually. We couldn't be bothered. And then D also removes the ability of us getting the RPG inside the map with us here. Oh, they didn't. Oh, no, there, see? Come to daddy. Okay. Let's see what a clusterfuck this is gonna be. My eyes! Oh my god, right! We need you guys! No way. We need to aim the weak spots with the RPGs as well? With the face-off modifiers? Are you kidding me? What a clusterfuck, man! I like that one decadent is like, get him! Pollution everywhere! Global warming is fake news! And then... he's like, I got you now, Warframe! Ah! What? Why did I do that, like that little jump? I don't understand. Why is this game so stupid for sexy babies? Huh? I got you, team! I got you! I got you, team! I got you, team! Let me stab your asshole! By the way, this doesn't make any sense. Why would those bullets penetrate the tank but not our bullets? I swear, D, when they were making this fight, this entire... not even fight, like just this entire lore and whatever in this area. I swear 100% this was like when they were trying to get, what do you call it? Their previous game, whatever it's called, with Hayden Tenno, like Dark Sector. I do believe they're like, you know, they're a little bit too much influenced by Dark Sector. Okay, I'm on safety duty. Oh, Dante. I'm just looking at the right side of the screen. Yeah, by the way, when you start from your ship, you have better performance in the game than starting from the back rooms. What the fuck is that about? I can actually see what's going on in the mission. Oh, well. So this is what it feels like. I never played a healer in my life in a game unless it was Dota. And I'm already getting bad flashbacks to that. Containers! Honestly, where is it? This mission is honestly disgusting, the 150 containers.
Hey, I need 20 cc's of fix your damn shit!
I'm just trying to break some boxes, woman.
You can pull the ripcord whenever you need to. I won't judge. Man, they don't make PPE strong enough to handle what
They
you're
don't make
breathing
PP
in.
strong enough?
Now.
Girl, how do you know how strong my PP is? You know, I wonder if this guy has more? There should be more chests around here, right? Thank you, Windows, for the update. Oh my god, you're so useless. Oh my god, there are more containers here than your average mission. There are more containers here on average? Masterclass of balance, this game. It takes me 5 minutes, 5 fucking minutes to barely find 100 containers in all the other missions. In this one I already had 50. It's like a tiny map. Rabbit is actually a huge ass Emmett Selch fan. Like you're taking the art to levels of live, love. Live, live, love. What the fuck? He's a Emmett Zelch. Sounds like a disease. That's it. That's Emmett Zelch. Why does he remind me of the guy from what do you call it? From Silicon Valley. The tall guy that everybody bullies. The assistant. He literally looks like the assistant from Silicon Valley. The one who even gets locked inside a container because everybody forgets about him.
We're going to fight them in the streets.
I thought this was what they were gonna fuck them in the streets.
Howie makes us a deep dish with triple cheese.
I don't know why nowadays preemptively I think somebody's gonna say something so wrong and so right. All the squadrons are like, help! We're gonna fuck them in the streets. Hey, whoa! Whoa! We didn't sign up for this, man! Help! The vibrator is here! What happened to your ship? My wings work, you don't. Oh, where's your tail? Dude, what happened to your ship? Why is it missing half of its ass? Where's the rest of your ass? What is that angle on that ship? I can't determine it. Horses are just ugly donkeys. Donkeys are supremacy. Donkeys just overreact around horses. Well, they want to get pounded. You know, it's like a manlet trying to date something beautiful. Everybody understands the struggle. The horse's skeleton looks awesome. The horse's skeleton looks awesome. Fuck your horses, I hate them. I like donkeys. The only good part about the horse is their skeleton.
Capture mission thing.
You like animal skeletons.
Look at this. A dreamer
You're
sleeps
My Little
someday
Pony
onto
girly.
my
What?
Kuva siphon.
To me? No, I'm pretty sure I have a penis, so... No? Look at this man, okay? You think he wasn't the king of clopping? What's a clopping? Haven't said the word since 2010, holy hell. His favorite was Fluttershy. Is Fluttershy a VTuber? Or a pony? What? What's clopping? Oh my god. Okay, don't start once again with BBL. I asked what's a BBL and then you guys are like, why are BBL? I can't believe you don't know what a BBL is. You don't deserve any BBLs. What now? I don't deserve a clopping. I'm gonna clop tonight, okay? I'm gonna clop all day long. Clop you. We're gonna get clopping in here. I'm gonna clop all I want. Fuck you and your clopping. How is it my fault if I'm not terminally online 24/7, man? Imagine clopping is like the N-word of the internet or something. We're gonna have talk. What talk? The talk of the bees and the clops. Like what? What is going on here? What's a clop? Hold on, let me Google this. What is clopping? Definition of clopping: noun, the sound of a horse hoofs hitting a hard surface. Clop, a horse with a movement. Clopping, My Little Pony clopping. What's your opinion about clopping from 9 years ago? Okay, dude, how would I know what it was doing 9 years ago? My Little Pony clopping. I don't hope to start any argument. I just want to see what the bronies. Oh yeah, that's what they call themselves, all those weirdos out there. Think about this part of the fandom. So is it related to My Little Pony? The first answer, it's no big deal. It doesn't hurt anyone. There are far more worse things someone could be off on. What? I'm sorry, what's clopping? It's not hurting anyone, so whatever. I don't like to clop. I think it's kind of gross. I don't like to clop. I think it's kind of gross. But who am I to judge what people do when they're alone, as long as it isn't illegal? Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. Clop is a verb meaning masturbate, related to terms including erotic and fan fiction around My Little Pony. A clopper is a person who enjoys this type of material. Wikipedia has a way with the words, honestly. A clopper is a person who enjoys this type of material. But
The VIP that we're hunting is here.
But why do you guys need your own term? Like why even telegraph it to the entire world? The My Little Pony was wild. What do you mean why? They're clinically insane. But you don't need a term, do you?
Located.
The king of clopping arrived. They invented gooning. What do you mean they invented gooning?
The captive is safely.
Shut up, kid. Also, why do the Greeneers just have explosive barrels everywhere? Clopping.
Mission complete.
What was their problem? Horse gooning? Okay. If up there with early Sonic fandom. But What was Sonic for? Like, we're gonna ring? We're ringing? Baby, I'm gonna ring. I'm gonna ring so hard. I'm gonna ring. It was an ungodly amount of foot fetish stuff. Strangely enough, I'm not surprised by that. That one makes sense. But they don't have a weird name, right? Like, I'm footing. I'm footing so hard right now. Where's my energy, man? They may not have a name, but they sure went fast. I never saw that in the movie. I don't remember that part in the movie where Sonic was like, James, I'm ringing! I'm footing, I'm Sonicking. No, sorry, James is the actor's name, right? I think the character's name was like Tom. I'm chilly talking. Tom, careful over there, Tom, careful, not like this.
Operations is here.
I'm chilling. Hot, dog! Sonic, just don't tell my wife about this, okay? Anything for you, Tom. Never normal experience of playing this game because of you, yeah. Yeah. It's PTSD. The body remembers. Single-handedly encrypted the ancient art of clopping into my consciousness. What do you mean ancient art? It's not the cultural zeitgeist, is it? It's a key part of internet history. That part sucks, man. Fuck that part of the internet history. An entire group of people, instead of finding jobs and contributing anything to society, are like, we're gonna make up a term to masturbate related to horses. Why can't be the normal? Did they also need to tell the entire world they're clopping? But like, why? Was that information really necessary? Was it really necessary for them to go out there and be like, hey, I'm masturbating. Let's tell each other how we're masturbating. It's so unnecessary, man. Why do they even need to tell other people that they're masturbating? I don't understand. What's the impact there? Hey guys, I'm masturbating. Come along. Let's all masturbate together. What, every time they watch My Little Pony, they had their VCRs on, they all watched it at the same time. You know, like timeshare, team share. Those sites that let you watch movies together at the same time. Were they using one of those systems? Like what, 25 guys at the same time? Hey bros, let's clop. It's clopping. Oh, sorry, back then we didn't have proper culture. Like nowadays, where we call it clop. Sorry, not clopping, morbin. You know, people were not funny back then. They weren't like, it's clopping to make him clop all over the place. No. Hey, yo, over there, I clop. What? Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, cool. How do you clop? I clop like this. Oh, you clop like that? I clop like this. Really? Why? I think it's more efficient to clop like that. Well, no, if you clop like this, it's more efficient. Are you sure? Yeah. Who taught you that way? My dad. People were freaky. What do you mean people were freaky back then? As if people aren't freaky nowadays. But nowadays, we don't like... Why do you need to go out there and be like, hey, look at me, guys, I'm masturbating? I don't understand. Why do you need to tell a bunch of strangers on the internet that you're wanking off? I don't understand. There is no logical reason. And if you're gonna wank off with a timeshare, you wank off by saying, hey guys, wanna wank off? You don't make a new word for it. It's not a necessity in your life to make a new word for it. It doesn't make any logical sense. And then people talk with a straight face that they're bronies. Bronies of what? Bronies of what? How are people not embarrassing calling them bronies? How are people that go to the gym and work out were like, hey man, you watched the latest episode of My Little Pony, oh it was so cool, while I work up my biceps and triceps. Your fandom created the word clop, man, are you not ashamed? Why? And I'm pretty sure 90% of them were teenagers, weren't they? What the fuck business they have got with the clopping? Are they clopping? Terrified of people? I don't understand! It doesn't make any logical sense! I don't go around and I'm like, yo, I'm wanking off to my favorite TV show! I don't do that! I keep it to myself! At the very least, I join a portion of the community where, you know, people are like, let's clap. You know, something like that. You go to those parts of the community, the entire community doesn't come up with a newfangled term. Like, what is it? Like back in the 1950s during World War II, you know, when families out there were using key codes to survive. Nazi Germany, and here people are like, clop, clop. Like what they, you know, there's like two spies, they sit on a chair. Like their backs to each other, you know, they pass notes and they're like, what are you doing today? I'm clopping. Oh, you're a clopper as well. D, I'm clopping hard. D. Yo, brother, come over here. Bless our us. Clopping. Why? I don't understand. Is it a code word? I don't understand. Are we fighting fascism with clopping? Oh my god, brothers, are you all stupid? Come here. I'm anti-masturbatory. I'm masturbatory. I'm the first one to say yes to it. But I don't go out there and frightfully invented a new term. It's clopping. It's clop. It's clopping. They're clopping. Are they clopping? Who even came up with the term clopping? Where did they find the words clop from? Somebody saw a horse go clop, and they're like, yes, this is exactly what I want. We're gonna define it as clopping. Like, I'm gonna hit it on the hard surface. How hard is your fucking dick that you call it clopping, man? Clopping is when a horse's foot goes on a very hard surface. Your dick isn't that hard, man. Dicks are pretty soft and they hurt if you clop on them. Not that I have any experience about that. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, if a horse kicks you, you die. So who is like, yeah, I'm clopping. Like, what, you're taking hose and sticking them above there? It doesn't make any sense. Clopping. Somebody made a term for it. Please, come save me. Because the hooves, I don't think in the show the ponies were like, well, I'm gonna clop. Well, what's their name? What do you guys do? Flutterby or whatever? Yo, Flutterby, I'm gonna clop. What's the pony supposed to be? Oh yeah, like for you know, it's for a young audience. Makes of the fact that little bronies had LMP horse OCs. And the furry demographic wonders why so many people make fun of them. Whenever a furry, you know, plays the victim card and they're like, society doesn't accept me, I'm like, guys, please. Police! You held hands with the cloppers! You clopped! That was your biggest sin, you clopped! You clop, you lose! Okay? You clop, you lose! You lose all respect from society if you clop with the cloppers! Furries are not bronies, what do you mean they aren't? They're cut from the same sin! They're normal people, what do you mean they're normal people? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure in the furry demographic they're like, oh, I'm poing all over the place. It was poing time. I use my pose, baby. Some furries are actual doctors. Listen, furries can play the victim card all they like, but they know their sins. Let's pretend they weren't the ones that started the turf wars with the scalies, okay? Let's not pretend that. Also, let's not pretend every time they found a community that accepted them, they made it all about them and secondary everybody else. Let's not pretend for a second they also weren't the ones suppressing scaly content. Let's not pretend that, okay? No history revisionism here. The furries know their sins, they better carry them until the end of times. The great scaly suppression of 2012, they know their sins. Scalies can get it. What do you mean scalies can get it? Scalies were the oppressed class. Some furries are actual doctors and work on vaccines. Yeah, vaccines that don't work. Also, if they're so good at programming, then how come every single thing nowadays sucks? Also, where's the cure to some kinds of cancer were promised, huh? Taking their sweet ass time. Where's the rest? Where's the rest of the tart? Where's the rest of the ship? What happened today? The cure to cancer is playing Warframe. You mean the opposite? It gives it.
Call need to stop doing that.
Total anthropods. I don't know. Is there a community surrounding the anthropods that is like we're podding? Mod personas. Oh, please. They're the equivalent of the wolf persona. Everybody has one, don't they? So cliche. So passé. Nobody ever wants to dress up as a sexy centipede. Mod personas are kind of rare. How? How? Out of all the sexiest insects, how? How they be the rare ones? You're just saying your first one would be a centipede? Mine? Well, first of all, I wouldn't have one. Secondly, I'd know what I'd be. You know, I'll try to gauge something out of it. I don't automatically, oh, you know, yeah, I'm a furry, oh yeah, let's just go wolf again, number 2295678. That belongs in the gulags once again, because I'm so generic. By the way, what kind of wolf are you? I'm a black wolf. Oh! Courageous are we today? Adventurous! By the way, what is your secondary color? White? What do you do in your spare time? I howl at the moon? Oh! Wow. Wow. Well, we've never seen that before. We've never seen the sad, sexy, lonely wolf guy. But centipede sonas look so cool. Well, they might look cool, but you know, society, internalized racism within those communities. If you don't have some sexy fur, nobody accepts you for some reason. Totem worm sonas. I don't know, depends how much effort they put in the design. Is it just like a squiggly line, that's it, or what? Society does not make sense. They love sexy, furry, big booty Latinas, but get mad at women for having some hair growing anywhere other than their heads. As if they don't get mad at men also nowadays for growing some hair. Listen, we've come a long way, okay? We've come a long way. Nowadays, mwah, hairless bodies. That's what people are into. Hairless, oiled up bodies, okay? Maybe just a little bit of hair on the sides, you know, just here and there, but that's about it. Anything more than that, you know, perfectly trimmed, no, we don't want that. People love bushes nowadays. What does the prison got to do with it? 16. Oh, Arachne. Oh, Avenger. Oh, Aegis. Oh. Oh, Odi. This is all I got. I mean, I got things I'm gonna recycle. D, why you like this?
The backroom boys have been... I know what it must have
You
cost
took a lot for a man with his chest exposed, just saying. Okay, at this point it became a meme, honestly. Might as well. Oh my god. I'm just gonna close my eyes and keep on rolling. The plus zoom, really? I know this. Why am I rolling all the critical chance nowadays on this specific weapon when I don't want it? How do you get a good one for the Praedos and then this one is like, fuck me? I don't understand. Oh my god. D, I'm ending it today if I don't get it, honestly. It's gonna be your fault. I'm gonna write an email to every single studio station out there. I'm gonna be like, it's D's fault that it happened. Honestly, this is not funny anymore, man. Oh my god. All because I want minus zoom, that's it. That's it. That's the entire reason this is happening, because I want minus zoom. I think I'm just gonna buy like a triple damage roll with a minus zoom and that's it. Honestly. But you don't understand, if D lets you do whatever you want with the Riven mod, it's gonna crash the market. And then like imagine somebody finally one day comes out and he's like, hey, you did the math wrong, by the way, multi-shot here is worth it. And I'm like, which weapon are you talking about? Like the epitaph me? Why am I trying to roll the Riven like this? Because I want to do something with the Kuva, you know, and I want to have fun with it, but oh my god, this is so unfun, honestly. I don't want to insult D, but oh my god, they like literally wall. I think the real mod honestly sums up D perfectly, in a nutshell. D has good ideas, but for some reason, they always like that 10% polish, you know, at junctions. You know, it's like, okay, Riven mods you roll, it's a rarity chase item in order to min-max your weapon. Cool idea. I like that. But the cost, the way you get the Kuva, the disposition system, all of this, if you add them all together at every single place, like, you know, Riven, like for example Kuva, farming Kuva, yeah, it's fine. I understand that, but it doesn't have that 10% polish where they actually cared to understand why it, you know, between the cost, the disposition, yada yada yada, how it's not a good idea the way they did it. Disposition system. Good idea, you know, so weapons can get controlled, but then they just, you know, like the Burston, it has the Incarnate form that's extremely overpowered. You put a Riven mod and you're just deleting everything left and right without even transforming into the Riven, the Incarnate mod. You know, like everything in Warframe pretty much is summed up as that game that has all these good ideas, all these good sections, but every single skeleton part of the game, every single connection point, you know, like a skeleton, every single connection point on that feature is lacking that 10 extra % polish to make it good, like to really shine. You say this would be good for me technically, but it doesn't have the status, so I'm gonna lose 120% status. Like, it's just so bad, man. But yeah, anyways, I was saying, I like to imagine someone out there is gonna be like one day, hey, you made a huge mistake here, multi-shot is better. The funny part is, it doesn't matter if I choose this or not, I need the minus zoom, man. You know, I'm wondering if the Riven system is trying to find what I want and is trying to roll into that. And because I keep on saying no to the next Riven, it's like, okay, so you don't want those systems at all. Yeah, there's an exception to multi-shot. I think multi-shot is only worth it on weapons that already have a lot of status, maybe? I don't know. Please. Another 300,000 Kuva down the drain. This is so stupid, honestly, at this point. Oh my god, this is complete trash. What does this do, especially with the stupid system you guys implemented, where like things mix in the wrong order on a Riven mod and you never fixed it for 10 fucking years? What? Shut the fuck up, honestly. I would literally take a million different negatives here if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, I just want minus zoom. I don't know why minus zoom is not an options menu thing. Just let me zoom out, man. Midnight, shut the fuck up before I punch you in your asshole. Midnight is like, what did I do, man? Holy shit. Chill, daddy, chill. Critical chance, multi-shot. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. If you want multi-shot, at the very least I need two suppositories in me, also known as damage rolls. By the way, I want to make this clear, this Riven mod is barely better than a Scorch mod, man. Also, don't you love it how the extra damage you do against certain enemies, like Grenier, Corpus, and the Infested? It became a complete clusterfuck. We don't even have the Scaldera and Techrot factions. Or the Murmur on these. Don't you just love that? Riven mods are completely outdated. DE didn't even update them. I don't know why DE didn't even update these mods to include, like, you know, like, the Riven mods are the perfect mods to have the extra statuses, like 40% energy turns into overshields. All the options should be available here. I don't know why they aren't. Oh my god, punch me in my asshole, man. I should sell the mod. How much should I be able to sell this mod for? Nobody is gonna buy this. I'd need to sell it for a dead price. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Maybe it will, like, you know, like the servers will be like, whoa, what are you doing? You chose this, why? Notice I rolled the impact hit and multi-shot over there several times in a row. I'd like to imagine it's just confirmation bias. Oh no, I'm looking for multi-shot. Oh no, I'm looking for multi-shot. Oh no, I'm looking for multi-shot. Last roll, unless it gets a miracle done. You guys suck the biggest donkey balls I've seen anybody get down and start sucking, man.
Is your mod collection in order? No, I am not equipped to feel envy.